Hey guys, Paul from Ashen Phoenix. It's a new comic book day for the week of March 8th, and we're getting started right now. This episode brought to you by Paul and Tim Do a Thing. We do a thing.
Yeah, we do.
Check out the new shorts and everything going on to get little bite-sized reactions to some of the videos we've done.
Hey guys, we love you. A lot. Paul does. Anyways, I'm Tim. This is Team Ashen. What? What are you looking at? What?
You're messing with the format, man. I don't understand.
Why not?
It's just weird. It's weird to not hear you saying it's Paul or it's Tim, and I'm from Team Ashen.
I was getting there.
And all those kind of things. It's just weird.
We've done this how many times? Variety. It's the spice of life.
Consistency.
Fine. Hey guys, it's Tim from Team Ashen. Paul and Tim Do a Thing, the comic book store, and Capes and Scowls. There, you happy?
Yes.
If he edited that so that's the beginning, he won't. Never mind. Maybe he'll just remember to edit out all the awful things he was saying. He's a terrible person. Anyways, let's talk about these trades. Man, what a weird intro. It's weird this week. Nice House on the Lake, Volume 2. This book is sweet. It's Titian. We got Batman Superman World's Finest, Volume 1. This is 1 through 5 of the most recent series and includes a prelude story from Detective Comics, hardcover. We got Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes. This is Volume 2 of him. Issues 13 to 25 of his series from like 06. We got Gambit, the newest Gambit. I don't know if this is a series or a mini. Do you know? I don't.
I don't know.
No one knows, but hey, Gambit. You know what you're getting with Gambit. Throwing cards, Mon Ami, and that's about it. Batgirls. This book has been good. People have been telling me they've really been enjoying this book. This is
fantastic.
yeah, it's pretty cool. So this is Volume 2, issues 7 through 12. We got Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. This one is a prequel to the movie that is scheduled to come out. I don't know when, but eventually. We have Amazing Spider-Man Epic Collection, Volume 4. I'm assuming this is a reprint. It contains issues 53 through 67 and a bunch of other stuff. Power Rangers, Volume 6. Still going strong with the two Power Ranger titles. We've got the Marvel Masterworks series, Daredevil. This is Volume 2, question mark? Yes, 2. This is issues 12 through 21. Which has that sweet issue, what is it, 18? 16? 16, the Daredevil and Spider-Man issue. And then finally, we've got Teen Titans Robin. This is, of course, from Cami Garcia and Gabriel Piccolo, which was the team that did the Raven book and the Beast Boy book that everybody loved. So you get another one. I think they're just doing the 4.
I don't know, that art is amazing.
The art's cool, for sure.
First up, and nearly my pick of the week, it is Dawn of DC, Adventures of Superman, John Kent, issue number 1. This takes place after the Lazarus Planet things, just like in, I think it was last week or the week before, I did the new Superman coming from the Dawn of DC. This picks up right after those events where the entire world has forgotten that Clark Kent is Superman, and as a result have also forgotten that John Kent is also Superman. So this kind of takes place of that, where he's trying to get reacclimated into the world and finding out that there is a greater threat coming to kill his father. And he is the only one that can fix this, and you are going to get a lot of really familiar faces from different universes that you're going to love. 2 of my absolute favorites from Earth 2 are going to start showing up in here, and I can't wait to see where this goes, because I loved the Earth 2 Society series. Probably one of my favorite DC books in a very long time, so it's really good to see some of those characters coming back and getting some Earth Zero kind of feel to them. So I want to see more of this.
All right, guys, first up from me is from Ahoy Comics, and it's about wrestling. It's The Gimmick. You would think the gimmick would be my pick of the week. And it was very close. The gimmick is a lot of fun. So, we have a story of a tag team going to the ring, and your main character here has superpowers. He's Superman-y. He's got flying and super strength. But he's been hiding it, and he's just been living as a pro wrestler because he likes wrestling. Well, he is wrestling a racial stereotype in the ring, a very terrible person who is kind of a terrible person in real life, and he kind of gets his buttons pushed to the point where he accidentally punches through his head. And now his whole life has changed. It is really good. It's actually funny. It's a comedy, but subtle. It's definitely, I guess, a dramedy. But it's really good. You don't have to like wrestling to enjoy this. I had a great time with it. Weird. Very weird. And I don't know where it's going, but I like what is done so far. So check it out.
And my pick of the week, it is Stoneheart, issue number 1. This is really fun. I love the setup to the story, told in black and white, and then the original series. Basically, you have a very D&D kind of place with just magic and mystery. You have a board of paladins. The paladins are much like you would find in Dungeons and Dragons, being the stalwart, devout group of people, and they have to deal with someone who has broken their oath, and the best way to do that is to exile, and that's where you meet our character, Shade, who doesn't realize that she's been exiled. When exiled happens, you don't know who you are, so they're trying to bury something without destroying her, and she is getting acclimated to her world and what she is, and not really realizing who she is. But obviously, with something that powerful, it never stays buried for long, and you start to see the cracks forming very quickly in this book. It's really nice. I like the art in here. There's a lot of heavy pencil detail that kind of really makes it feel kind of lived in and really fun to read, and really liking things. Sometimes it gets a little chaotic, but I think that lends itself to the action that's happening and is a really, really, really fun read. I want to see more of this. So I think you should check it out.
All right, and time for my pick of the week. Paul, do you know what my pick of the week is?
You never tell me.
I don't. It's very rare. It's Clear. Okay. Clear. From Dark Horse Comics. This is Scott Snyder with Francis Manipool. Those are names. You should already love this and add this to your bin. Clear is awesome. It is, this character on the front might not look it. He's a detective. And it's a world where we're probably heading, where we're pretty much linked in. We are the computers now, and we can buy these things called veils, which will make the world kind of have a filter on it, so you'll see whatever you want to see. If you want to live in, prehistoric times, everybody will look like dinosaurs and cavemen. You want to live anywhere else, medieval times, everybody looks like knights. It's that kind of a thing. And it has to do with the seedy underworld of that and the big corporate America of that. It's that kind of a story. It is super good, but what the real win here is the art. Because you will have moments where characters are going through panels and the art is changing as you see a glimpse of what they're seeing in the veil. And it gets pretty crazy. I would love to show you, but I'm not going to just spoil the whole book. But the art is insanely good. The book is great. I will definitely be reading more of it. And, man, it's just a cool concept. It's a simple kind of thing. It's something I could see us heading towards. So please don't, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So definitely check out this book. All right, guys, that is it. Thank you for coming and spending some time with us. Paul, how are you feeling?
I'm good.
He's feeling good. We did our video, and he's feeling great. You look good. You're looking good.
Thank you.
You're looking rested.
I apparently worried you last week.
You worry me all the time. Yes, all the time. I have concerns. For sure. But they don't care. They're fine. So we'll see you again next week. Make sure you check out our other stuff. Bullington does a thing. We both podcast. Campfire Ashes. Capes and Scowls. Go check out stuff if you're bored.
Links in the bio. For both of us.
There is.
There is.
There is.
A lot of people don't remember that there is actually links in the bio to both our podcasts.
Whoa.
I know.
Bio links.